Live well, be healthy, be great. It's your man, Howard Tyree, and I am thepeoplescoach.com. All right, so check it out. It's been a while since I checked in, so just been hustling. I have these goals that I'm working on. I'm a firm believer in being a leader by example. So with that being said, in my life coach journey, I think it's imperative that I do the work on myself. You know, as I have to be steadfast and focused on changing my own life. You know, so and be living these experiences that I speak about, and be living these principles and these ideas and philosophies that we teach and that we share in our life coach experience. So with that being said, I've been getting it in, I've been getting it in. So it's just, I'm excited about the trajectory of my life. I'm excited about the direction of my life, and I'm excited about helping the people to get to where they want in life. So that's just my passion, thepeoplescoach.com. We are passionate about helping people to elevate their life and truly live the life experience that they want to live. And it don't take much, It don't take much. A few things I want you to think about. Let's talk about money for a second. All right. Money. Everybody want it. Well, a lot of people want it. Some people don't want it. It's your choice, but let's talk about money. In America, and you can research this, did you realize in America, 70% of all Americans do not have $1,000 that they could put their hands on for an emergency? 70% of all Americans do not have $1,000 saved up for an emergency. Just think about that. Let that marinate. So, irregardless of what things look like, and I'm not a shiny type of person. I'm not a flashy person. If you look at my videos, I don't care about the lighting. I don't care to look perfect, because I used to struggle with that, being a perfectionist. But now I'm okay with being perfectly imperfect, and I'm more into having substance than looking like something that I'm not really. My thing is substance, and I want everything to start from the inside out and project that way. So with that being said, regardless of what it looked like, they could have the big house, they could have the big cars, they could have the designer clothes. But what they don't have is $1,000 saved up for an emergency. And that's a statistic. That's all Americans. I challenge you to Google this and research it yourself. I'm not making this up. And it blew my mind when I realized that. So, I say all that to say this. If you can position yourself to save $1,000, you are doing better financially than 7 out of 10 Americans. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of every 10 people that you see today, if you have $1,000, you're in a stronger financial position than 7 out of every 10 people you see. And to me, that was powerful. To me, that was powerful, because it helps to put things in perspective for me. Because I have these really big goals, and then you kind of, you forget the small stuff. Like if you got $1,000, you're really doing good. You're really doing good. And if you have $600, $700, $800 saved, you're really doing good. And you're this close to being in a financially stronger position than 7 out of 10 Americans. And notice I said 7 out of 10 of all Americans, right? So this is not a gender thing. This is not a race thing. This is not a culture thing. It's a money thing. 7 out of every 10 people you see do not have $1,000 saved. If you save $1,000, just one, you're doing better than 70% of the population here in the United States. Just think about that. Just think about that. So I've been in hustle mode. So that's why I've been kind of quiet, absent, if you will. But I'm here. I'm here, I'm motivated, and I'm passionate about helping people. You know, it's just, if you're ready to level up, I understand that I'm not a life coach for everybody. I can't help everybody. And I'm not trying to help everybody. You know, I'm here for a certain type of person. I'm an underdog. I grew up in the hood. All right, so the hood. All right, so I have a stronger passion for being there and doing work with those that weren't given that silver spoon growing up. For those that were the underdogs. Yeah, that's my passion. Those that society has already wrote off. Those that at the bottom. You know what I mean? Because it's not where you are. You know, where you are now doesn't determine where you can be tomorrow. And where you were yesterday absolutely doesn't determine your tomorrow. So our past doesn't dictate our future. So I'm passionate about helping the so-called quote-unquote underdogs to transform their entire life, because it doesn't even have to make sense. It doesn't have to add up to a mathematical equation. It still can be done. You just have to want to do it, and you have to be willing to invest in yourself to learn something new. And that's where someone like myself comes into play. A good life coach. A life coach that's been there. A life coach that can show you on paper. See, when I have this conversation about money, I can show you that I tripled my income in the last 4 years. Triple. So, just let that marinate. So I challenge you to stay uncomfortable. My goal is to be uncomfortable all this year. You know, live in this uncomfortable space. Because the only time we are growing is when we're uncomfortable. I challenge you to do something different. I challenge you to learn something new today. I challenge you to live the life that you know you deserve. With that being said, it's your man, Howard Tyree. Live well, be healthy, be great. It's your man, Howard Tyree, and I am thepeoplescoach.com. We being uncomfortable all year. All right? Let's get it. Peace.